We just watched Normal, and you're about to get a straight out the theater, popcorn in the teeth, regular dude review with zero spoilers, zero win. This is the Regular Dude Review Show, and we are
at the cinema.
We just went to go see Normal, and there was no normalcy. Nah, it was a fun bank robbery movie, gone bad in a suspicious town, you know, just, it was about as expected. Liked about, maybe a little bit more than what I expected. I like Bob Odenkirk, what he puts out here recently. What's up, Brandon?
Normal. It should have been called pretty average. But, I mean, it had some good qualities. Just seems a lot like some other Bob Odenkirk movies. It's about what I expected. I mean, I didn't expect it to blow my socks off or anything.
All right, fair. Have you seen the trailers? Are you excited for this one? Are you going to go see it? Did you see it yet? Let us know below. Now it's time to find out which kernels popped and which ones burnt for Normal. We're going to give it the Regular Dude Review. It's 4 categories. It gets up to 4 scoops of popcorn to find out what popcorn size rating it gets. Anywhere from no popcorn to a bucket. First out of 4 categories, story. Will it get a full scoop of popcorn? You know, fun bank robbery gone bad in a small town that isn't what it seems, you know, suspicious town folk, a little bit of family issues, whatnot going on, a bunch of tropes and setups. They did pretty good at them, I thought. They're done nicely. The first act was a setup. The rest of the movie went on pretty good. Looks like I'm giving it a half a scoop. What about you?
All right. I mean, yeah, the pacing was slow, and there wasn't as much action as I thought there was gonna be. It wasn't hilarious, but it was. I enjoyed the humor. It was funny. It was easy to follow, but just a little bit too predictable to me. I gotta give it a half.
You know what you're getting. I had fun with it, though. Definitely fun. The performances in here, Steve Odenkirk. I always want to say, I like these Bob Odenkirk roles, you know, they're just fun action, you know what I mean? Like, you know what you're gonna get. The deputies in the movie were fun. Everybody did pretty good. Henry Winkler, I think he had fun with his character and what they did with him. I'll give it a half a scoop.
Yeah, Bob Odenkirk was pretty great, man. He was funny at times. He was serious when he needed to be and everything. I felt like I've seen him play this character before. Didn't really wow me in any sort of way, but it was good. And, you know, like you said, everybody else was pretty good. Nobody was really, like, below average. But, yes, Henry Winkler stood out to me. He was just my favorite character in the whole movie. He made me laugh, and I really liked his character. I'm going to give it a half a scoop, though.
All right, so for the Theatrics is our 3rd category. It had good action, you know, not a lot of it, but like I had fun with what I saw. It had decent practical effects, bloody, you know, the lighting wasn't the greatest or whatever, but I still appreciate the lighting in movies like this just because of how flat movies with practical effects are and whatnot. You know, so we got to grab onto what we can with this. You know, the score music was decent, you know, not bad at all. Let's see what else I got. You know, I like how they had the town set up and whatnot. Pretty decent. We're going to give it half a scoop.
Yeah, I would agree. The practical effects were really great, man. And the stunt choreography, I thought, was spectacular as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it all just seems to flow so well. It seemed so realistic.
Right.
Some of the explosions and stuff didn't seem too realistic. And I did notice there was a few times where the snow looked really fake.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
super fake.
Yeah, definitely.
I got to give it a half a scoop.
Yeah, and I meant to say something about the shakiness in the camera and the action scene or during a certain fight scene or whatnot. But yeah. All right, anyway, so the experience of this movie, lots of fun kills. Like, you know, there was some laughs in the movie too, but also just some of the kills made me laugh. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that makes me sadistic or not, but anyways, It kept me interested even during the setups. I was just waiting, you know, it wasn't boring. I wasn't bored. I had a pretty bloody good time. I'll give this one a full scoop.
Yeah, all right. I was kind of starting to get bored there for a little bit, maybe, but then it did get a lot better. I will say it did get a lot better. I appreciated the humor and the realistic stunts and everything. All that was great. Although it was highly predictable, it was very, very entertaining. I thought it was a good time. I'll give it a half a scoop.
So now it's time for the popcorn size rating. We're gonna add up the scoops from the regular dude review to find out what popcorn size normal gets. I'm giving it an overflowing medium. Do I want a refill? Only if I'm gonna eat out of boredom, not coming to the movies to see it again. And I really don't watch TV too much at home. But if it was on or whatever, I'd be like, all right, cool, let's watch it. What's up?
Yeah, I gotta give it 2 scoops. That's a medium. I just think it was great and everything. It was really fun. But there's a lot of things that could have been better. You know, the acting could have been a little bit better. Like I said, Odenkirk kind of plays the same character. Some of these characters could have stood out a little bit more and stuff. But overall, it was a good time. It was fun. Do I need a refill? Probably not. No, like you said, I'd watch it, you know, at home or whatever. It's fun. It's a good time. But I wouldn't come back to the theater to watch it, no.
All right, so what popcorn size rating would you give the movie? Normal. Or what? I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, let me know below, because I'm Ryan Jacob.
I'm Brandon Kelly.
You're the Regular Dude crew. Hit subscribe, and we'll see you next time at the cinema.